Guess who's going to a Frank Sinatra singing next Friday? Wouldn't be you, would it? I guess that's not a very long list of people. It's me? Dude, no way! That's pretty cool though. I have some Frank Sinatra songs myself. And he is pretty good. Well, I shouldn't say pretty good. He's probably like a legend of his genre of the music industry. Okay, I'm gonna do a pinned comment, which I've never done before, but we'll see. Me and my brother. Solid time. My brother also likes Frank Sinatra, so we be listening. I mean, maybe you can relate there, but like you and your brother just have certain genres of music that you guys listen to specifically, like one of those niche ones that not a lot of people generally listen to. And like when it's just you two, you know what you can play with each other, and like you're like, heck yeah, dog.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your favorites with the buy 5 or more, save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more
I'm
participating
trying to get
items and
photos
save
and
$1
videos to prove it to my classmates. You ain't got to though. There's some things that I've done before just like by myself. And it's just between you and yourself. And it's kind of cozy. Oh, they won't believe me? Why do they have to? You're going to see Frank Sinatra for you, not for them, right? Oh, probably should turn that off. Or you think we should leave some music on for this? Just want them to know I enjoyed my Friday. My Friday was better than yours, and here's why. Pull out the Frank Sinatra. Yeah, he sung The Lady and the Tramp. He sung that for us, not you. You know, I don't... See, the thing is with Vaporwave, it contains a lot of... It's just remixed. Also, yes? Yeah, I'm thinking so, but... The thing with Vaporwave, like I said, is that it usually contains... It's just... Vaporwave itself isn't... It's not creating an entirely new thing necessarily. It's just remixing old, like maybe 90s R&B in 80s and 70s boom, like party songs. There you go. Couldn't think of it. Like stuff your grandmother would probably have danced to. So I guess we'll see. Oh, I've got some stuff that we're gonna watch on Friday. I took out all my Vaporwave mixes. Okay. Vaporwave mix. So I finished the Black Ops 1 campaign. What did you think? Well, have you played it before? Wow.
Only on Android.
I loved it like always. Good. Favorite mission is and always will be
an ultra-conforming inner springs
Hold on.
for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort.
Save up to $800 plus get a $300 instant gift at Mattress Firm.
I'm also watching this lore video, by the way. We're not gonna watch that on stream. It's like 2 hours. That's just for me. Revelations for me is my favorite mission. Which one is that?
Allowing the rest
That
of
no,
America's
no,
voice-
Geetsleys. Time and place, buddy. Oh, is that the one where you're walking around as Mason? After Hudson is like, the world is on the brink of war. I know you're not my enemy. I know you're an ally, whatever. So for one more time, what do the numbers mean? I think that's the one. Hello, Macaulay. How you doing? Probably not too good. I'm gonna leave it at -20 right now, so if that's not good, let me know and I can always turn it up. I figured out how to use Alt-Tab, so yeah. Mine, I feel like I keep starting that sentence, but I never finish it. Mine is no sympathy. The river mission, where you've got like Mason, or not Mason, Woods with a rocket launcher on his shoulder, and then Bowman on the machine gun, and you're also on the machine gun or whatever, and you're just lighting up villages pretty much, and just riding down the river, and then right before the mission starts, you hear the drums of No Sympathy for the Devil going, and you're like, ooh, baby. My favorite because everything is falling apart around Mason, like the programming is breaking. That is a good observation. I feel like the music is gonna be louder than the game here, but you know, I guess it's fine. Let me know if anything's off though. Proceed to target. And then the number sequences: 6, 1, 2, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Wish I could turn off the haze. I mean, I could in the editor, but alright, here's the plan. I've got first platoon over here on the left side. First platoon, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got second platoon over here. They're kind of down a squad, but that's fine. They're more of the support platoon. They're not really meant for the... I'm not going to do like a huge double-pronged attack. At least Oswald compromised. Dude, and then the zoom in at the end of the game where it's like it's going through the footage of JFK, and then it like rewinds, and then freaking it pans into Mason, and you're like, dude, was he actually the one? Was he the dude? Was he actually there? I searched that up too. I was like, was Mason an actual like real based off someone or something? Anyway, we also what's it called? Patched up some enemy tanks. Ascension, yeah. Some cool stuff, man. Overall, great game. We patched up some enemy tanks. They're kind of like glass cannons. They look like they should take more hits than they actually do. But I did shoot them directly in the engine, so understandably, I understand why they would just kind of go down like they do. But basically, the plan is we're gonna have the infantry. And you know what? I'll give you guys a spectacle. Why not? We're gonna just have the infantry walk behind the vehicles. Vehicles are gonna guide them in. Pretty standard assault plan here. We're gonna see how many of their machine guns and critical soldiers we can take out here. Before we assault. I don't take out everybody because I still want it to look cool for you guys. I still want the fight to look cool. I want there to be lasers flying and all that. But I don't want my men to get shredded like cheese. That is T-21, that's fine. take out their machine gunner. Imagine getting cross-mapped by a frickin' tank. Okay, yeah. You know what? Screw my idea. We'll make it exciting. And remember, we're on hard difficulty. No saves allowed. At least not to like regain troops or reset. Watching stream, I might play Resistance Fallout, man. Dude, you're here. Do whatever you want to do. Watch the stream. Don't play it while you watch it or while you listen to it. Can you hear the music? Is it any sort of overbearing? I'm gonna get all my vehicles in position here. I'm gonna have the last squad for each platoon just kind of in standby, just in case. They might be the assault team, actually. So while everybody is pushing up and like holding the line, they will be the ones who kind of move around. I hear it perfect. Good. Vaporwave also, I feel like, has a tendency to be louder, so I try to keep it a little bit lower. We're being engaged! I'm actually gonna have 3 and 4 kind of step over. Actually, we'll do this. 1, 2 will be back. 3 step up. 4 step up. And then we've got 8 over here. Have them go. Then our gun team, get them set up. May really not even actually have a use for them because they might be a little bit too slow, but let's go ahead and start inching up here. Can I move you? Yeah, good. That's what I want to see. That's 3 and 4. Great. Move up, move up, move up. Everybody mount up, we're Oscar Mike. Keep your spacing, gentlemen, keep your spacing. And unfortunately, I'm all out of like the big missiles for these guys. Enemies in the breach zone. Get these guys on some rocks, cover somewhat. If you can get them underneath. Bring up those Bangalores! Where the hell is the 8th? I don't know! My job is to clear these obstructions so we can get the armor through. I have my job, you have yours. Now get up that beach! Okay, the vehicles aren't really able to do as much cover as I thought they might be able to here. Maybe I should have left them back. Oh, snap. Move it, troopers, move it. Where's the rest of the squad? Get over here. Alright, we need squad 7 to get up. I'm committing my reserves here, at least part of them. Oh crap, we're off. We're off of our landing point here. Get off the beach. Alright, they've aggroed over there. Where's 7 at? There we go. We can flank the position. Covering fire! Get in there with your grenades. Alright boys, let's move! So off topic games, I won Homecoming King? Really? Are you in high school? Oh, what am I talking about? Dude, okay, feel free to unsubscribe for that. We're getting shot from the back? Kill that guy. Keep moving. We need those gun teams. I should have had them in closer support. Bring up 6 and 5 on the rear for backup. Who is? I mean, I have a practice of just asking the dumbest questions. I was gonna ask who's homecoming queen, but I was like, yeah, who? How would I know who that person is anyway? All right, hold this position. Let's get the rest of these guys moving over here. All right, we'll hold that position. Let's just take the high ground here. Pretty successful assault, though. Well, actually, we haven't really finished. However, yeah, this is going to be dirty after this because we have no more. We can't get vehicles up here. It was an attempt to get me to be homecoming king to someone I don't like. Fortunately, it failed. It was an attempt to get me. Huh? I don't know, man. I feel like it's just a part of growing up, I suppose. But the further you go with stuff like that, I feel like in life, it's just the less it means. And I'm not saying, what other people do and stuff. Like, you should just harden yourself to it. And, oh my God, they have mortars. Get down. And never think about it. But it's like, people do crappy things. And generally speaking, those things are going to be out of your control. So, at least from my perspective, I just kind of let it go, I guess, which kind of sucks. I'm not saying like I'm some Zen, the incarnation of a Zen garden as a person here, but because it's tough to do, because like you're angry about it, or maybe not even always angry. You're just like, why are things this way? But I mean, shoot, dog. It is what it is. And like I said, if it's out of your control too, then getting angry about it ends up being so trivial in the end. Because while everybody else is like laughing, I guess, you're just kind of there stewing in it. And like, why even bother? All right, let's see if we can grenade these guys out of their positions here. I wouldn't really classify this as vaporwave. Oh, you're out of grenades. Actually, let's just get the squad to line up, get a firing line going here. Take this guy out. Finish the first phase of this assault. Oh, okay. I see what we have to contend with. Oh, it was because people kept saying we were dating. Yeah. Ugh. That stuff. Wow, is that? There's no way. I wash my hair every day. Man, when I was in middle school, there was stuff like that going around between me and this like other girl I knew, but we were friends and we like played into it a little bit. But then it, like just looking back on it, it's so everything is just so bleh about it. Just do you, man. That's really it. Just let it go and do you. Okay. How does one go about dislodging a mortar position like that? I think we can smash their defenses up here a little bit more. Piano's carrying very hard on this song, but it is pretty good. And of course, that's when the song ends. How maddening. 1 o'clock, hi, bunker on the hill. On the way. Dang. Smashed in the face with that. You don't get morning cartoons, you get frickin' HE to the dome. Where's your angle? Oh, your angle is not from where I thought it was. What about you? You got a better angle on that? Where is that coming from? Got 2 tanks shooting frickin' piss missiles from the back lines, dude. Absolutely untouchable, unstoppable, unbearable. Ah, that's an explosive round. How does that not? Can I nail this dude in the back? Nah. Ooh, that did not come off right. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to go get those guys ourselves. Oop, bumped the mic, my bad. I feel like retro vaporwave is just kind of non-existent. Like you search up vaporwave, and yes, vaporwave does have like that mix in with synth and what was it, chill wave, I guess. But overall, it's not exactly. At least my thought of vaporwave, because there's generations of it, right? You got like the first generation, which the first wave rather, which was more what you would consider synth rather than vaporwave. But then there's also the second phase, which is kind of more of that Macintosh Plus, Night Groove, Freeway Love, Night Groove Desire, B-Brains, what he's putting out, and that other Aroma Virtual Waves thing. Okay, so the next thing we need to do before continuing the assault is getting rid of that mortar position. And I think you can get... I'll take like half of a squad here. They just got hit, so I don't really want to risk more of them. It's actually gonna have to be what it's gonna be. Gonna grab these guys and see if I can get a grenade into that position right there. We have the terrain to our advantage because we're on this dip. But that might not be within grenade throwing distance. Okay, part of me also wants to set up the assault in this part as well. I just want to get my guys ready to move. And these guys are going to have to advance through this area, which actually might serve as a very good... Yeah, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So I'm going to grenade the mortar position and then attack with my guys over there on the other side. Oh! This part is entirely undefended. I'll send 7 and 6 down over here. And then I'll send 5 to the ravine so that once we destroy the mortar position, they'll hear the fire coming over here and they'll focus this way. And then I'll move in my forces on this side. Who's out of ammo? I can just move them up. And then we can start getting our dudes in there. Let's get these guys all spread out and stuff. Hit the deck. Cool. Get him into position, knock out the mortar, start the assault on the other side. Distraction. Okay, they still haven't noticed us yet. Zero line of sight. I need him in a good position for a spray down. Yeah. And they gave us more machine guns, so we can have 2 MGs per squad. Or per gun squad. Kind of want these guys to cover the flank just in case. Okay, cool. Alright, so here's how we're going to start this. We're going to get 5. So see if we can just start shooting over here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got the attention over there. Bring you to me. Get this. Get the machine guns. Oh, shite. No, 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 no. How? Okay, we got it, we got it. Good. Alright, let's get 2 up there. Not exactly sure where all their positions are. But we'll get our boys up. What? How are you also out of ammo? What? Biggest of homies. What were you? What? Out of ammo on what? Just grab all of his crap. I like to play super tactically, which is why I'm hitting you with the first platoon, second platoon, diversionary attack. It is, for me, it is the most fun way of playing this game, so it is what it is. Well, actually hold there. I feel like I'm like, yeah, I could do the whole distraction thing, but it's just gonna be kind of setting dudes into a meat grinder. Move the gun team up. Secure the line. Good. All right. So the second phase will be clearing this top ridge, getting a foothold, and then move on to the base itself. Still got another guy in there, I think. Yeah, we'll have to deal with him. I can just drop a grenade on this noggin. Catch! Clearly he does not listen. Silence the mortar. There you go. Hey, I'm already identifying strategic objectives before I even noticed the game gave them to me. Eliminate the Imperial Captain. Alright, now close quarters fighting in this game is a little difficult. You can have two dudes staring centrally into each other's eyes, like literally in the same room, but they won't fire yet. Sorry, I just got a notification from this language learning app that I'm using, and it said, "What are your dishes today?" It's a very weird way of asking what I had to eat today. Speaking of which, there is some excellent barbecue chicken that you can pick up at Walmart. They're called, I forget the name. They're called, Anytizers, dude. And there's this barbecue chicken flavor that is so freaking good. And I get it every time. I get 2 bags. I have that and some ready rice before I go to work. It is an excellent way. Generally speaking, like chicken and rice is just always like a good meal, right? But then on top of that, it is just delicious. Now there are other flavors that I've tried, and I actually saw when I went to Walmart. Again, there was another flavor called. It was buffalo style wings, and it was disgusting. I hated it. Oh Jesus! We should have flanked. I'm stupid. I forgot what I was doing. Too busy talking about barbecue chicken. Anyway, I opened the bag. I opened the bag, and it just reeked, dog. And I couldn't. I was like plugging my nose like a child, just trying to scarf it down because I didn't want to waste the money because I had bought it, right? But yeah. Anyway, we're about to get. Ooh. Where's my gun team at? I need lightning up here now. There we go, boys. Lay down that fire. Yeah, alright. Next squad up. You should probably have a fire from a couple different angles here. I want to keep squad 2 over there because I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get attacked from that way or not. And what I've noticed from playing some of these mods is that, like rightly so, you'll get counterattacked when you take a position. So having some forward thinking in that regard, just making sure you got your stuff secured. Oh, we can't attack from this way. Okay. You guys hold up. I can't have too many squads going at once, otherwise I won't be able to freaking coordinate all of them. But we'll have second platoon go inside, and then we'll have first platoon clear the rest of this first. Just what I'm gonna do. Set up some defensive positions just in case we do get counterattacked. Okay, that's the perimeter cleared, so I'm gonna set my guys up in a kind of rudimentary defensive position here, just on these rocks and stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my machine guns out. I could make entry on this side as well with this platoon, but I think I'd rather not. Like I said, when you start getting inside the buildings and stuff, things get super touchy, a tad bit difficult. Also, keys for a good defense. Always identify likely points of travel. So you've got this big rock plateau right here. As far as I can see, I'm not really sure if they can enter into it, but I just see this opening on the side. This opening, so I kind of want to make sure my machine guns can cover both of those. Head this guy here with this squad. And that should be a decent defensive position for now. We can have these guys just kind of sit back in reserve if we ever get like flanked or something. Who knows? And all of our squads are over here now for second platoon. And we're gonna... Oh man, I can't see anything. Alright, here's the strat. We're gonna have one team move down one hallway, the other team move down the other hallway. And then the last squad is gonna hold the perimeter, the outside, just to make sure. And we'll also have the MG team out there helping defend. We still got these guys on the ground. I guess I can go ahead and move them up as well. We can cover like the backside entrance. Yeah, we'll move them right there. And we also got tanks out here, but there's not really much I can do with them. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, see what I'm talking about? See how close they can get to each other without shooting? Let's make sure none of these guys are on like return fire. Okay, you see, if I can try starting the fight and then see what happens. Yeah, just kind of, you kind of just got to get in there. For the most part. There you go. Come on, boys, move it, move it, move it. Fire and covering fire still applies here. Movement without fire is a waste of men. Fire without movement is a waste of ammo. I can't tell you how many like Battlefield Tactics, dude, I've watched. You got a halfback slip, X fade, Z dig. Gonna have the QB rollout. There's one more guy in the back. Somebody shoot that guy. Okay. No. We got this area, but can we even access that? They're here. Oh yeah, there's the door. Nope, that's not the door. How do I... Oh, maybe it is. Yep, there we are. Okay, just see if we can flood in there. I'm craning my neck like that's actually gonna help me see. It's like when you shoot a basketball, and like it's a little off, and you're kind of like leaning to the side you want it to go in there. Of course, you also don't want to expose yourself to more fire if you don't need to. But you also want all of your guns kind of in the fight if you can. Part of that is just having them in the hallway. If there was a guy with a bazooka in here, we would be screwed. Another strategy you can use also is just keeping them, like put them in cover, or like select a position for them to do that, but then immediately press cancel, so that way they'll be nice and spread out. Because usually it's only like the point man, like the first couple people in the stack shooting, but then you move them all into the hallway, like on an even line, and they all kind of get involved. Have it so I keep it till we need it. Silence the second mortar. Oh, this part. Okay, this is where things are gonna get tricky. He's waiting right there, so that's good to know. There's just a solo guy running around. Where is that mortar? Oh man, that's That's kind of deep in the line right there. Not like deep as in so far away. As a matter of fact, can we use their mortar? Dare I try? And let's go ahead and kill the rest of these guys. We may be the rebels, but we don't take prisoners either. I'm trying to feed you. Tell we can barely hang on as it is. You think we're trying to get more mouths to feed? Have a bulletproof chair. You know, in the Clone Wars, there was that episode with the Zilla Beast, and I wish that they actually. Well, I don't know if they did. I think that I might have heard or saw something about that, but the Zilla Beast armor was resistant to blaster fire, and I think in the Clone Wars there was mention of trying to apply that to armor so as to obviously, you know, make their troopers invulnerable to blaster fire at the very least. Nobody said they're not going to get a concussion from like a artillery shell hitting. Oh, no, let's get all of these out. Oh yeah, let's go see if we can use that mortar. No, don't shoot it. No, doesn't look like we can. This is a tough one now, because we have no... I can, like, waypoint a tank up here, and maybe they can... Really? I don't believe it, but I can see. Okay, yeah, you said... Yeah, okay. Clearly not. Well, that's fine. Alright, well, once again, use our platoon attack strategies. Which technically we kind of have like half a company now. Just about. I mean, we're kind of missing a squad for the second platoon, but that's fine. Where? Oh. Where are the... Oh, what?
This break is brought to you by Adobe Photoshop, featuring the amazing new text-to-image. Now you can create just by typing a prompt. So go ahead, whip up an underwater pink and purple coral wonderland. Get weird, get creative, and get your free trial at Photoshop.com.
Get weird? Diddy's done enough of that over the years for, I think, about all of us. Alright, well, let's get these guys back in order as well. I like to have my squads going in sequential order from left to right. It's better for me management-wise. I just know that this is going to get copyrighted. It's okay though. I'm having a good time. It's nice to take a break from 9 souls. Oh, we got reinforcements. Okay. To be honest, I don't really need them, but... you don't need to go back in. Wish they gave me some more rocket troopers. Alright, we'll just keep them in the back then. This could be another little support squad if needed. Always got to get my squads organized, man. Can't have a bunch of people running rampant. Because if I don't know where they are, I don't know who to call, I don't know where my guys are at, and then just chaos. So I have a support squad and a general infantry squad on each side, and that'll be good. I suppose the vehicles I do have, I could dismount the infantry, but I just really don't have room for these guys on the battlefield. So I'll just have them defend the base of the mountain. A very noble endeavor. And I forgot to start the timer for my heat pack. It's okay though, I'll just assume it's been 20 minutes. Alright, let's start taking a look at our plan of action here. Is everybody in place? Yeah, alright. So, quick save here. We gotta take out the mortar position, but it's kind of in the back. So I'm thinking if we can sort of stay out of its range, we can do what we did in the first phase of the fight by assaulting the side opposite of where their strong points are. Now they're on the defense, so they kind of have that advantage, and they've got an E-web. Maybe I can just shoot it with a direct rocket launcher shot. They tend to be pretty effective in these situations. And then just kind of assault with the overwhelming fire and maneuver towards the point and get it done that way. Because I don't think these guys can reach over here to help. So I believe second platoon attacking would be the best plan of action here. We'll get them, because at least how the videos I watched about assaulting positions and stuff like that, you have to fire and maneuver to the assault position and then actually assault from there. You don't just assault from the back. So I'm going to see if I can get a rocket launcher shot on that E-web before I start the assault. That will be kind of a big blow to their defensive power. And there's not really any cover either, so I will just need a sheer volume of fire kind of backing my guys here. I'm gonna try and get them all in position. Just kind of pray that the freaking mortar can't reach this far. Alright, buddy, you're up. He's within range, but he can't get that high up. Oh shoot, he's totally gonna die. Now use the rocket launcher, big dog. He's out of shots. And they've already murdered like half of that squad. Get out, get out, get out, get out. It's a good thing we got reinforcements, because that went absolutely horrible. Was that squad 5? Yeah. Very troubling. And dude's out of rockets. God, he only had one shot left. I think. Oh! Okay, they just sent the entire team at me. Everybody needs to fall the frick back, dog. Set up a little defense position here. 9's just gonna have to stay there, really. That's 2 MGs, and I don't really want to lose those guys. But it kind of is what it is, and I don't think I have any other support. I mean, I have one, but I don't know if they have a rocket launcher. Yes, they do. Okay, go, 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 go. He tripped! See, that's why walkers don't really work very well in this game, because they get tripped up on a rock, they fall over, blow up, and God forbid you have other units close to it, and it'll like do damage or just kill those guys. Okay, let's do something here. Like Hacksaw Ridge, baby, Star Wars version. Oh, they're getting destroyed again. Forgot about the E-Web that literally just killed all of my guys 2 seconds ago. See if I can grenade these guys out. No, because they're just gone. I just don't understand how he couldn't get that shot up there. I can't, in normal mode, I can't really get the best angle. No! He got him right before he died, dude. What a hero. I don't know, I don't remember his name or like anything about him. I don't think we have dog tags either, so we can't really tell his family, but God, was he a magnificent person who just shot 2 rockets right at the end of his... You know, those things happen in like Battlefield and stuff, and right when you swore you could have hit the person, what the... Because the other guy died too. And that's where his rocket launcher is. Wonderful. And you're just sitting there, you get shot right when you think you landed the final shot, they hit the final shot on you, and you're sitting there pissed. Hitboxes are just broken anyway. Okay, don't go that way. Do I have a grenade over there? Yeah, you can. Also, the grenades cook insanely fast for this. I am not very clear as to why. And see, I think this is like a bit of a scripting uh-oh on this guy's part, but I think he put them on free move. And normally, even if a unit is on free move, they don't stay in place once combat starts, because then they'll start roaming towards the combat. I just need to get this freaking guy out of here. Potentially could do it. Well, actually, this kind of makes for some decent cover.
Hey,
She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it
I
at
killed him.
Pilates.
Good.
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control.
Who was shooting at
Visit
us from over here?
chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Let's get the rest of the squad to help supplement some fire. I really think attacking this spot is the way to go. Ain't nobody ever said I guess it wasn't going to be an uphill fight. I mean, usually when you're assaulted a defensive position, it usually is. Holy crap. Oh, and that AT-AT Walker leg is all just messing up. It's just glitching out, killing everything. We can't even put a guy by it anyway. It'll just glitch out and kill us. And then I have to venture out to no man's land just to get my freaking rocket launcher back. Alright, well, we're gonna sort of try here to get this. I don't understand, like, he doesn't have the ascension necessary to be able to get up there. Well, my last idea, we can't put anybody into covering fire, kind of, because they're just gonna die. 2 grenades out of all of you. I'm not gonna send the rocket launcher trooper. Alright, you 3 are going to try and low crawl your way all the way up to the guns and grenade it. Stealthily. Let's see how this works. Now, if we can get the grenade on him, that'll be good, but then we need to... Okay, I think we can get that. I have one machine gunner out there to cover the flank. Have some guys just kind of spread out over here to help cover fire. And then maybe the small team up there will be able to clear it themselves, or maybe not. Either way, with machine guns back here. We got extra squads on standby, but we just can't get them in there yet. Not until those guns are cleared. Oh my god, I got him. Okay, good, good, good. Hold on. I'm gonna get 5 right here to hold this line. And 6 right here to kind of... Actually, I think squad 6 is the same size. No, 5 is bigger by a long shot. So we'll get 6 to kind of come in here and sweep.
$5 meal deal at McDonald's means you get to pick between a McDouble or a McChicken. Then get a small fry, a small drink.
Nope, Jesus. Nope, not all of you.
4-piece McNuggets. That's a lot of
Oh, please don't get shot in the face willingly. At least try to pretend like you have some brain cells left in there.
Prices and participation may vary for a limited time only.
Oh, I didn't kill that guy. Okay, see, I got a synth mix playing, yet this one sounds like it's more retro wavy. Heal, we'll get the rest of 7 in there. Getting cover. 6 is done healing, so we'll get them up. And that's their machine gunner. We can just grenade that, honestly. Can you come around? Okay, no. Expose yourself to the entire firing line. Catch! He just tanked that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how that happened. His damage value is just like quickly set to 0 right there. And we have this entire... I figure if we walk down the flank, we can actually kind of come up behind, because they don't have anybody defending the rear back here. They're all inside. So that can work to great effect for us. Yeah, we'll just keep having this. Yeah, and then all their vehicles charged and went down. So we'll just keep pushing their flank with second platoon here. Get the guns moved up. And we're pushing with 6 and 7. We'll move up 5 if we need to. Still got some reserves in the back. I'll move you there. Oh yeah, their support is just so far away. Move it, troopers, move it! Good. Kind of want to move them further in so they can get an angle, but then I think we're going to start getting shot at. Hold that line. Need to get our machine guns up there. That'll be a decent fallback position. Yeah, light them up, boys! Yeah, there we go. Form a decent little firing line right there. Just keep having the squads bound off of each other. God, I just love this stuff. The synthwave is popping in the background too. Alright, so we destroyed that team right there. We'll get 6 squad moving up behind and push through. We get 5 to cover the flank for us. And it seems like all the defensive forces, or the counterattack, stayed in place. Or already stayed in place. What am I talking about? Already exhausted the counterattack. All they got is like little stragglers and scraps. So for the most part, as long as we play it smart, we should be good. I think I can fit 2 machine gunners on this. We'll see. Got my little strike team right here, dog. I sincerely hope you guys can shoot from right there. They cannot. They still can't. Okay, just got some grenading to do now. No, don't move closer. Or do. I don't mind. And this is the mortar position right here, so let's actually, we'll hold up with the second platoon right here, just kind of give them, get them into a decent firing position, just in case. And we'll make ready to get first platoon to move out, because I feel like we'll get a pretty easy shot, maybe if we can get our rocket launcher trooper to get him lined up. That'll give him the worst fate of his life. You gonna remember this one. Everybody always got that one haircut that they just like, yep, that was the one. You see pictures of it? Dude, I had a haircut in middle school. I think maybe a little bit of high school, where it was just the most pineapple mohawk ever. I looked like a freaking garden gnome. And after I saw pictures, I literally told my parents, I was like, why did you let me walk out of the house with that? Why did you let this happen? Oh, we gotta, oh, dang, okay, the bunker's right there. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if we're hitting that shot with a rocket launcher. Ooh, yeah, we didn't have the angle that I thought we did. Which is a little unfortunate. However, I'm sure we can think of something. So there's this line, and then is it within range of the mortar? I wonder if they'll be able to turn around. I'm thinking we can take second platoon completely just outflank here. I'll get 5th squad over there. And then this is our support team, I believe. Kind of do a makeshift squad right here. They're right there. Yeah, so I'm thinking we bring them up just to secure our lines. You never know what could happen. Like, I literally thought, okay, I'm doing all this setup before, right? And like, we just get to the battle and go. Because what's the worst that's gonna happen? But then turns out, you get counterattacked somewhere, and you're not ready for it, because you didn't want to take the time to set up a defense. And you're like, okay, well, I'm inclined to do that now. And these are all my reserve squads back here. This is all I got left. Which isn't necessarily bad. And you guys have a machine gun, don't you? Yeah, you got 2. Okay, they're kind of embedded with the other squad, the other support squad for this side, but they. Where do you plan on running? Okay, don't do that. That's the objectively worst way to do this. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that either. You're gonna come here, you're gonna come here, and then you will come here. Keep forgetting to start my timer. Okay, let's see what first platoon can do. Or, like again, we can just slip it behind. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Gonna take 6. Oh yeah, dude, sick. Okay, that makes this way too perfect. Don't want them revealing the position. Get 5 here to hold for us. cool. All right, so the plan is to get, I think we're missing a squad. 6, 7, 9. Nope, we're not. Gonna flank the mortar, and then once we do that, because all we need to do is get it destroyed. So technically, we don't have to take out everybody there. We just need to be able to take out that mortar so that first platoon can come in from the other side. And for the most part, we can just hold our ground or regroup at that at the entrance to the base. And we got some decent rock cover right here. I'm gonna see how close we can get, and I'm just kind of hoping that they can't turn around, because if they do, I'm gonna just start splitting the squads. I'm gonna leave the machine guns where they are, and then we just gotta rush the guns, fire and move as quickly as we possibly can, and go. This would be a perfect little nook for all the boys to hide out in. And the guns can reach, can they not? Yeah, they can, good. Okay. Machine guns can reach. Kinda just wanna wait. I want to move the gun team too. I don't want them, because if they retreat and they're like just out of range or something, I don't want them to be without machine gun support. Looking good so far. This dense fog, dog. This is tactics right here. Look at the map, dog. I'll show it in a minute, but we've gotten completely behind their line. All right, are they turning around? No, they're not. Still need to move up. I'm gonna take this line. Covering fire! They're gonna move up. They're gonna move up. Fire maneuver, baby. This is what it comes down to. Lost a guy, that's gonna happen though. Yeah!
Hey Mom, sorry for the late message.
Holy crap, what is with their freaking armor today? Dude tanked a grenade, didn't even feel it.
Insane sunrise. I sent some photos. And then this afternoon we worked on another black car.
Mason.
Yes,
Mason.
And guess what?
Can I use it?
I'm going surfing on
I
Sunday. We're going
can.
to...
You know what that means. Okay, first platoon's gonna attack from the front while we do some damage from behind.
GoArmy.com.
And who better to man it than the support squad themselves? Right, you guys go ahead and get on that. Set up a little defense here just in case we get counterattacked. You never know. Because then you do, and then you feel bad because you're like, oh, I was being so lazy about not setting up a little, at least some sort of pocket for everybody to kind of hide in. Cool. Oh yeah, but look at the map, dog. Yeah. You see that? So right up here, oh, you can't really see my mouse, but on the top side of the map, all that blue, that's the front. Where our thing is on the bottom, that's the back. We have completely surrounded them right now. It's like the Battle of the Bulge, except we're the Germans, which is weird. Anyway, go ahead and pick that up, rotate them towards this. I'm gonna see if I can take out their gun, because that E-Web absolutely wreaks havoc. I wonder if they'll try to come assault the position. Oh yeah, baby. I'll put it in fast motion. Don't even need to. I'll just kind of have them target everybody who's outside. And for the most part, we can go, oh, okay. Turn you down, big dog. There we go. Alright, first platoon! That's the position. We'll go ahead and get our guys out. Get 2, 3. This again, it's going to be limited cover, so we'll kind of have to work with just pure volume of fire directed at the enemy. And I see this is a decent position. It looks like it's on a little bit of an incline, so I'm not sure if my machine guns will be able to see over it to be able to suppress, because they've got their own machine gun. You're still shooting, are you not? Dog, I kind of need you to... Oh, they already got him. Nice. No, just attack the spot. There you go. It's better to do that, I think. All right, we're just gonna kind of get in there, dog. We're gonna get dirty. You know what? Screw it. Get him on the ridge. Yeah. Oh no! What is everybody doing? Yeah, there we go. Mortar fire from the flank. Alright, let me get them to stop. Because I don't want them knocking out or killing our own guys here. Belay that order. Alright, we got some stragglers left. There's another guy further down the trench line. Bosses? Man, we lost a freaking machine gunner, dude. That is not cool. Put that gun down, soldier. You're not a rifleman anymore. Or we'll have 4th and 3rd squad. No, they already killed the guy. Alright, let's just sweep the point. Nice. Assault the bunkers of the 2nd defensive line. Completed. Oh, look what we got here. Okay. So, now that that's... Oh, shoot. What time is it? It's 8:36. Alright, worst case scenario, we finish this assault to... We'll finish the assault tomorrow. And worst case scenario, if it ends right there, then we'll just words, please, for the love of God. We'll just select a different mission and play that. We will get everybody in a decent position before we just drop, though. I think I'll have 2nd Platoon go in again. From a real-life perspective, I suppose they do have the most experience with breaching and clearing, as they did do it one other time before, being like 10 minutes ago. 10, 7, and we'll get 9 out here. And then we'll have 1 kind of hold the area, or we'll have 1st Platoon hold the area just outside where they're at. Make sure no surprises come our way. Try to put these guys in. I guess just put them right there. These guys are going to be sort of our early warning system on this side, I guess. God forbid we get flanked by the boogeyman. Look at these guys. Oh, that's 8. Okay. You're part of 9 squad. What are you doing? Who are you part of? Oh, maybe he was part of 8. I don't get that. I don't know why they just stop moving sometimes. I like to keep the special weapons together. Not like, I would prefer them all spread out and stuff, but as far as the game goes, it does make them just generally harder to find, and I don't want to do that. I know where my machine guns and rocket launchers are, general infantry, where they are, all that good stuff. There we go, and third squad. Just putting them in a good defensive position. Alright, we'll probably send 6 and 7 in again. Kind of have them stack up right there. Actually, I'll have the machine guns kind of hold the door. And we gotta worry about some of these other crevices and stuff that might spawn people we don't want spawning. There we go. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's still back here? Oh, the reserve squad that I had. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's the other machine gunner. I could have sworn I had moved all these guys up before. I hate having a bunch of units all spread out all over the place. Like in an assault situation, yes, but like as far as if I got one soldier sitting somewhere in like a bunch of one or groups of 1 or 2, and they're not like machine gunners or special weapon squads, especially since you only have so many keys, you can't tag them all to like quick select them and find out where they belong. Cool. Now we got our flank covered twice. Just for whatever reason, just in case we would have to assault back down the hill like it's COD 4. Okay. Anyway, we'll probably do... Dang. Maybe 15 minutes or so of some editor stuff. Get to see me like build the next battle that I'm making right now. I didn't know how like good this might be for a stream segment of just watching me make part of the map, but I gotta see, I guess. Idealistically, you know, in the future there'd be more people suggesting like, oh, you should do this here and put this here and this would be cool for an idea and all that, and people that way like viewers could contribute to the battle. And then once the battle is like fully scripted and stuff, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's a unit I suggested, or like that's a piece of cover, or that's like the tank that I wanted in there, and that's all that and whatever. I guess at the end I'll show off the battle. Dope, that's what I meant to do. Time is of the essence, but goodness, is it hard to find. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't do drink of the stream earlier when I should have, but it's just water. Or, you know, Gatorade Zero. I normally I'll be saving for some more special stuff like the A&W Root Beer Zero. Anyway, what I have for the first phase of the battle, which is all I've scripted for the most part, the first phase of the battle, and created the map for it. And the flow is going to kind of come from left to right. So it's going to start on this hill, because my idea was that it's like very strategic territory, high ground, right? You can put like artillery up there and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's any, as far as this battle, there's like not stat there, but of course I can always go back and add stuff. Maybe some mortars, but just kind of with the flow of the battle that I've tested so far, mortars might make it a little unbalanced, and then it might kind of halt the progression of the mission, which you don't really want. But there's, you know, I added some stuff, added some bunkers and sandbags, satellite array and all that for like comms, this little headquarters building. And some droid dispensers, because in the actual mission mode, there's a, you know, you'll see. It's cool though. But anyway, today what I want to work on for like a bit is getting this sort of second phase of the battle mapped out, or like get positions done. So, and I also figure that this part could also serve as like a good community thing for other people who want to mod, or not mod, but like make their own maps and missions and stuff like that. Because as far as YouTube goes, there is a definitely good amount of information out there to help with making maps and battles and scripting and stuff like that, but it feels so like dispersed that it's kind of hard to find. And a lot of that niche stuff, like most people generally speaking just kind of want to like make two big armies fight, and that's pretty easy to do. But I do want to make missions and stuff like that people can play, and also battles that have a little bit more detail into them, because that's just what I want to do. Anyway, the second phase is going to be a Republic assault on the outskirts of the city. Once they gain control of that, like they'll be assaulting after they capture this hill, they'll be assaulting downwards towards this little outpost, well, I'll make it like an outpost, but this little village area, and then this little other village area. And I was thinking about scripting a tank battle over here, sort of out in the plains where there's not really as much cover, so I felt like it would make more sense to have tanks duel it out over there. And I do want to also add some air units, which I never really see in a lot of battles. I have done a kind of by itself air battle, just like a 5v5 with Vulture droids and A-wings, because ARC 170s, the air units don't necessarily fight very well together. Each one doesn't. ARC 170s, their guns are out here, and this isn't the most detailed like flying game, so they just kind of fly in circles, and if they cross into each other's path, they'll shoot, but they don't, it still doesn't, they only can fire like straight in their paths and stuff. So the ARC 170s are so much bigger than the Vulture droids that they just always are shooting around and past the Vulture droids. Meanwhile, the Vulture droids turrets are like right dead in the center, and especially with the ARC 170s being such large targets, it makes it super easy to hit them, so the ARC 170s tend to lose those gunfights. Anyway, what I'm thinking is that since this area is so like brushed, I'm thinking about adding some, not even thinking about it, I just am going to add some trenches, which I think would be cool. Oh my goodness, we're done with the heating pack. I normally do ice and heat after work, but you know, it's used up all the ice, so I guess I gotta go buy some now. If I get around to it. Anyway, let's go ahead. So for this, if you do want to know, whoever ends up watching this or not, don't matter, as long as that information is out there. you have to load the map in F2 to like make changes to the physical map itself. Like if I want to delete this house, I can click on it and hit Shift Delete. Oh, I guess that wasn't the house. Whatever, delete it, right? But you would have to be in F2 mode and save it in F2 mode for it to stay that way. So you can't do that in F3 mode, I don't believe, and it'll save, because you may hit save, but next time you load up the game and load up that map, at least in my experience, usually it doesn't save that way. So anyway, I want to do trenches, and I'm not really the best at making trenches, so this will be decent practice. We're going to go ahead and go to F2. You can either hit 2, as you can see up here, there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And the first 4 buttons, 4 numbers, synchronize with that, for lack of a better word. So 1 takes you to this little house icon, 2 takes you to the next 3 or 4. You can just click on it with your mouse, click on it with heights, you'll get these little pylon things right here. And then you can adjust with these sliders, but basically soft and sharp and slow and fast. Soft makes it so you can see, take a side angle. It's how, like, do you want your trenches to be rounded, or do you want them to be like in Men of War, how like they're square, or not like square, but they're very like, they're a lot cleaner, you know? And then fast is like all the way fast. Boom, you see that? Just like made a gigantic polygonal hole in the floor. Open up a portal straight to hell, which you don't want to do. I mean, unless that's your goal, but portals to hell in a Star Wars game aren't usually where you want to go. Maybe if this was Warhammer, which I do want to make some Warhammer battles, because I've been getting into the lore of that, and it's super freaking cool. But I'm thinking about making 3, so we're gonna make 1 in a trench line right here behind this little tree line. See how well I can do. Nice and soft. Just a little divot. Actually speed that up a little bit. Yep, that's another portal to hell. That's what you don't want. That could be like a little foxhole right there, but I don't think people usually make their foxholes so sharp, or even have the ability to do so. As you can see, we're making a little bit of a divot here. Actually gonna shrink that tool down a little bit. There you go. Increase those sliders. You can also hit the plus button to like make that circle bigger, to make your trench bigger and all that. God, you are just so feisty today. Relax. Just kind of spanning this tree line. Like I said, I'm not the best at this, but it ain't gonna get better if you don't practice, you know what I mean? God. They're gonna have freaking hexagonal trenches. Which actually might not be like design-wise, might be actually kind of refreshing to look at, something new. A little strange, but definitely new. I'm just looking for a little divot, because until I get better, I just like to put sandbags on either side to kind of help that look come. You know, sentences just tend to slip out wrong when I'm streaming. I can't get this little ridge to go away. Actually, what might be good here to kind of help us visualize, here's what I'm going to do. Let's hopefully smooth that out. Oh my goodness, am I building a trench line or a freaking mass grave? Alright, we're going to take some sandbags and sort of line up. You know how a barber, when he's like messing up your haircut, he'll use those little chalk lines right there? And then you'll leave with a really bad fade, but at least you tried. We're gonna get some sandbags. Okay, I'll just leave that. Yeah. And we're just gonna line our trench kind of the size that we want it. And maybe this will kind of help as a guideline. Be a little stuck in the ground right there, but that's okay. And that way we can just copy and paste the sandbag line. And that way, and then our sandbags will, or our trenches rather, will look somewhat consistent. Not too wide? Nah. If it is, we'll fix it the next time we make trenches. Yeah, like that. Cool. And then we'll just make our little edits in there. Once again, go to heights. And just kind of see what you can do. Ooh. It's not a bad little depth right there. And of course, I'll script. Next Men of War stream I do, I can show some of the scripting that I do. I'm not like completely advanced yet or anything. You know, this isn't actually looking too bad. I like the sandbag idea for like a little guideline. And other times I feel like it just denies you the ability to do it. Yeah, okay. I think 3 pylons is a little too small. Unless like you're really trying to create some nice sharp edges and stuff. My barber actually, when I go, I'm gonna try and schedule an appointment for this Saturday, but they use like that little. They don't use a clipper. They use the like actual blade, and they go across your hairline. Which mine is just absolutely diabolical. It's really annoying because it comes down like a triangle angle like that below my like actual hairline, and usually the barbers will kind of cut it up, will cut it straight when it comes down like that in the middle. You can hold down shift to smooth out the little polygonal edges that you have too. Go down. Holy crap. Probably just gonna leave them a little bit shallower too, just to make my life easier. Yeah, probably not go too above what we've already done here. Bring this up. There we go. But yeah, they use that blade, and I think it's alcohol or something that they put on this like little napkin, and they kind of like line up they kind of run it along the lines of your edges before they put the blade to your skin. But it burns a little bit. There we go. All right, I think that's acceptable for that, just to kind of line it up. It does dip down. Of course, I would like it to be a little bit better than that. Oh, see, I think that's what I was doing wrong. I'm focusing too much in one spot rather than just kind of like, yeah, like just kind of going down. I said, okay, slow, dog, slow it down. Yeah, there we go. So I guess another recommendation would be to put it to slow and then do it. Because that seems to help out that smoothing a little bit. And then maybe going over the smooth with a smaller pylon grouping right there. Makes it a whole lot easier. And since you're an editor, you can get a whole lot closer to just kind of make sure that fine print right there is a little bit more. Yeah. There's no gaps in the sandbags. You see what I mean? Like I'm clicking it and it's just refusing. And then it'll do that. Maybe it's delayed and I'm just being an idiot. Alright, you know what? Also, I'll kind of level with you here. I don't want to do 3 more of these, at least not on stream. So after I get this, I'm gonna just show the first phase of the battle, and then I'll go on, and then I'll try my hand at speed drawing, which I am not an artist. As much as Super Hot Fire isn't a rapper, I am not an artist. You see that? I'm clicking. And then it, oh my goodness. I'm begging you, man. Just that, you know, that's it's all right. Nothing to put on the refrigerator door, but you know, it's something. Which is a vague way of describing something I know. See, why are you going down when I'm pressing right trigger? Don't do that. Come on. I don't understand. Like I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. Yeah, we'll fix it. This is type of stuff. I'll refine these skills and then I'll do it on stream. That way I can be like, hey guys, I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, always when you're in F2 mode, save it in F2 mode. This is called the Battle of Ceylon because this map is called Ceylon Outskirts. Very simple. I also recommend, I wrote down all the scripting that I did. Now, some stuff isn't always going to line up the way you want it to, which is why, like, you'll have some unexpected stuff. But that right there, that is part of the scripting. I always write down, or I'm just going to write down the units involved and then the tags I want. So for the most part, here we can get this battle going here. What I've noticed is that I tend to do a lot of over tagging on my units, and you don't really want to do that because then for bigger battles there's already enough units involved, and you most definitely don't want to turn the music off for this too, so you can just focus on the blaster fire. You don't want to have too many tags because then you don't know what goes to what, especially if you like end up deleting a unit and then the tags still remain in the menu. Just planning it out basically is what I'm getting to here. Okay, really cool. So once again, the mountaintops are defended by, I believe it's a platoon each on each hill, and we've got all these droids. I used Grim droids, didn't I? Basically, they're the all black ones from Republic Commando, I believe. I'm not mistaken. And they've got this little defensive line that I made with all these sandbags and stuff. Also put some bunkers right here. Turn off that haze. I hate haze, dude. I can't see anything with that on. People tend to leave it on in missions, which kind of irks me. But you just load it in the editor and you'll be fine. And then you just turn it off yourself. But yeah, I got this defensive line. I got like battle droid B1 dispensers. I got these little bunkers I put guys in. Satellite array, headquarters, all that. Now, guess you see all that? You see LATs, you see parachutes. You're gonna see. And this is supposed to be a night raid, so you know what we're doing. Yeah. We ain't doing no little darkness. Yes, sir. We going a bar of darkness, baby. Okay. Watch this, dude. LAT's flying over, paratrooping, paratroopers, dropping paratroopers, sounding the alarm. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn the volume back up. Taking fire after they drop. And guess who? Oh, you know, I'll show it in a minute once he actually drops. It's a little laggy at first. Don't worry, it'll clear up. Taking fire. LATs are providing cover fire for the freaking paratroopers dropping. You got some dudes dropping on the flank. And who is that? Shadow troopers? When do you ever see that? It's always 501st and 212th, and those are cool units. But let's mix it up. I also made my own little custom guy. Not really. I just took attachments off of heavy troopers from the Phase 2 elites. But I made this guy the squad leader. He's got like a little pauldron. And who did they drop with? Yes, sir. Our troopers. I gave them jetpacks. They've got their Westar M5 submachine guns. And a special little guy is joining us today for this battle. Unless he's already dead, which I sincerely hope he's not.
Let's go get him, boys.
I don't really know where he went. We'll find him. We'll find him. Don't worry. It'll be a big surprise. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at this handheld cannon. The handheld from the Battlefront games. So it looks like this flank is advancing fairly well. That was the main. I want to put tactics like into the battle. Like if you're attacking a hill and you're gonna paratroop guys in there, you can kind of drop them anywhere for the most part. So let's have a main line here, distracting their main line while we have two squads push up on this flank. And just sweep the objective, you know? So on the other hill, you've got shadow troopers and more arc troopers attacking. Each squad has one bazooka for droids and clone troopers alike. However, bazookas piss me off so much on both sides because you just can wipe out an entire line of troopers with one rocket. And I know it's a bazooka. I know it's kind of like what it's for. If it doesn't blow up, then it's not really doing its job. But as far as a battle, it can just quickly, it can kind of ruin it. So I'm thinking going forward of just incorporating gun squads, 2 per platoon. And that way there will be a smaller amount of bazookas. But then you also got to think, if you got vehicles and then there's only like 2 bazooka troopers per platoon, blah blah blah, and then nobody's got bazookas, so then what? Because they're all dead. Which I did think there would be a way to program troopers on either side to just kind of pick up weapons as they need them. But let's see how this flank has progressed. Oh crap, okay, that's weird. There we go. I don't know why the numlock wasn't working. Anyway, as we can see, Republic troopers are on that flank. Got some few holdouts. Go ahead and change the time of day to bug hunt. I do want to start adding like day and night cycles. So it was night and now it's starting to become like early morning. Things are lighting up or getting a little bit lighter, but the sky is still dark. Battlefield's lighting up a little bit more, visibility's coming through, more shots are getting fired because people can see now. The shadow troopers are moving in, you can see a lot better. Look at that. They actually look kind of brown. Yeah, I noticed that earlier when I was kind of messing with this battle at first, and I was like, man, that kind of sucks. I don't know why they look like that. Another poorly worded sentence. They're brown? That kind of sucks. Why do they look like that? But they're sweeping, which is freeing up some room for these guys on the main line to advance. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. You see that guy? Yeah. Who is that? Who is that? Face the camera. I don't want to mess him up, actually. That's Captain Fordo. And the reason the Arcs are here is because Captain Fordo was the leader of the Munilist 10, which was a group of Arcs, and as far as I read, also some just normal clone troopers who received special training. Now, I was initially going to use the Spec Ops clone troopers for this, but I figured, like, if you were looking at it, you wouldn't necessarily be able to see the difference. It looks like these guys might actually be getting pushed off the hill, which I have not seen before. That's a bit of an uh-oh right there. And I'm having a problem with this too. I put them on forward. I set their actor state to that, but then they get stuck on rocks and they can't seem to like path around it. And what I want my battles to be is just fully autonomous. I don't need to do anything to get people involved. But you sort of have to, because, you know, if you have a big assault going and then half of the force is just stuck on a freaking rock, like, you're just gonna leave them there? You're just gonna leave your main fighting force? And paratroopers can be a little bit difficult too with the scripting, because unlike normal actor to waypoint troops, you can't they won't, once the combat dies down, the units will go back to their waypoint, the last waypoint that they hit, and then continue on from there to hit their waypoints until the next combat starts or until they finish their waypoint tree. But with these guys, they just go back to where they dropped. And especially if it's an assault and you need your units to advance, since they're not waypointed, you need constant combat to keep them following the flow of battle. Otherwise, they'll go back to where they dropped and just stay stationary because they don't have a waypoint scripting them to keep going. So thanks to my ingenious strategy of just telling them to move forward a little bit. Ooh, okay, we still got some holdouts, droids, in and outside, so that's cool. We'll get to see some of that going. And it looks like this hill has been cleared. Yeah. Gonna see them start breaching in here, taking fire. And the whole point, if you could see, is that all the sandbags are facing left, because the way I wanted the flow to feel is that the droids were expecting an attack elsewhere, which is why, strategically speaking, if you're going to drop in like a smaller number of soldiers, you want to drop them in when at nighttime for low visibility, so that way they can't be seen or detected as easily. But then also you want to drop them on the weak point of the defense, because it's not like a full-on assault necessarily. Like you don't have the numbers to take on this defensive line head-on, nor the armor or anything like that. So you want to hit the weak point and be precise and surgical. But what I also found out, because initially I was just going to do one platoon of Shadow Troopers and Arc Troopers, but that would mean two squads here and then two squads over here, like, or combine them all into one platoon. But that doesn't work, because with how attacking works, or like the rule that I read about, is that to attack especially a fortified enemy, you need like double their numbers to even have a chance at winning. So if there's a platoon of droids over here and a platoon of droids over there, sending two squads comparatively to 4 is not going to win you the day. And it didn't when I tested it. So It had to be a platoon. You see the joys are black, like the Commando, Republic Commando ones. Pretty cool. And we still got some more joys on the inside. They're still shooting at the corpses like it's a COD campaign. They just, for whatever reason, they just like to keep mag dumping the bodies. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab some soldiers. I'll grab one ARC trooper, one shadow trooper, 2-on-2. See what these boys can do. You know, also for a little added benefit, those jetpacks work. I also want to figure out how to way to script those so that they actually use them. Jetpack in there. That's a rocket launcher, son. He's got the thing pointed directly at the back of his cranium. That ARC trooper didn't even do anything. He just got shot. And this guy's not doing anything.
Clones keep the scrap merchants busy.
Are you gonna fight back, or are you just gonna stand there and get shot?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, he died. Yeah, you should. I'm sorry. You're shooting at the guy. He's standing right there in the corner. Anyway, we'll wrap this part up before I start trying to get my speed drawing going. I'm not good at it, by the way, but that's the whole point. I gotta practice. I like to go back at the end of the battle and see who lived, or at least all the important people who lived, such as squad leaders, and it looks like, I don't see if he went down or not, but sometimes they get a direct bazooka shot to their face, and there's nothing left but a helmet and a gun. The body isn't even there. It's like getting run over by a vehicle. Ooh, it does not look like the squad leader survived here. You can also tell by the gun, because I gave squad leaders unique guns. I gave them like it's some really wonky looking thing. Oh, there he is.
Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
Hard to tell. There we go. And then as the sun sets, see they're black here, but brown during nighttime. So kind of weird. Oh, hey, how's it going, Butler? Oh, you're a Butler. That's interesting. But yeah, he's got his little pauldron. I really don't remember what the name of what that gun is.
Ready to blow.
The Vader 25. Fully automatic. Good to know. Let's go see if Captain Fordo made it or not, or if he just flatlined on the battlefield during the first phase. Nope, he lived. And I did, we're going to be doing phase 1 this time. I really like phase 1. I think I like phase 1 armor more than phase 2. Especially in Battlefront when you're playing that. Looks pretty cool. Also, there's unique armor for that in Battlefront 1. That 2, what am I talking about? Anyway, that will conclude this section of the stream. I will do my best to work on those trenches and stuff another time, so that I can confidently be like, this is how you do trenches, and then actually do it, not have it take like 30 minutes to do. But we got about 15 minutes left. So, of course, ideally, if I get more people in here, I would hope that one day I would have people suggesting stuff, but I already got my own thing that I was trying to draw, which I can show off a piece that I have to do for school. And then I will try to draw an ODST helmet in under 5 minutes. God knows what abomination will come from that. But that's okay. Because we're practicing and learning. We'll turn the synth back on. That's going to be a lot louder. Let me turn that down. I also don't want to get copyrighted. Cool. Synth on. I'm gonna go ahead and point this bad baby down. Gonna have to kind of grip you right now, so prepare yourself for that. Alright, this is what I've been working on.
Because it's easy to use software, but I also have access to...
Very cool, very nice, interesting. Glad I got to hear it. I'm not an art YouTuber or anything like that, so this is probably going to look less than stellar. See how that... Oh, probably shouldn't leave the camera like that. That's not what I wanted, and I think you know that. There we go. Okay. Hey, that doesn't actually look too bad. I changed my setup last since I tried to do this, and it looked absolutely atrocious last time. So yeah, you can see the lines a lot more and the color. This is what we got. This is for school. This isn't what I chose to draw. It's supposed to be an enchanted forest. Let me actually move my mic. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just shoved my keyboard down the mic's throat. Cool. Alright. So enchanted forest, I put this little rock in the middle. I tried shading it because I'm learning how to shade. And this part, as you can see, I actually kind of like that. It's not the best, of course, but I don't think that's too bad. Stay up. Don't fight me. All right, cool. So yeah, that's that. The grass is very green. I don't know how I'm gonna shade that. It's gonna be tough. To be completely honest, but this isn't what we're working on today. I will show you what we are working on today. It is this ODST helmet. That guy right there. I figure we'll set a timer for 5 minutes and all, and you know, we'll do our best. This is a little complex, I think, for a 5-minute draw, but it is what it is. Go ahead and get out a piece of paper. And I'll do this in pen, or not pen, what am I talking about? Our little graphite pencil. And let me get you a little bit better of an angle. Cool. And I can see my reference image right here. It is pretty much just trying to make a copy, but that's okay. Oh yeah, we'll start the timer. I'll do it on my computer because whatever, because I want to. I don't need a reason to do it on my computer. And start. Okay. I'm gonna just try to get the outline. Just sort of like a try and ghost my lines here. I'm gonna try and get this like top half. So let's ghost it a little bit, just like teacher told me to do. And one confident Mark. Looks like he's growing a little cancer cell right there, but it's a big galaxy in Halo, so a lot of things to look out for. So we've got that, and then there's a line that's gonna have to connect right here. And I accidentally drew a mark. There's supposed to be a line that connects right here that's gonna separate kind of the main homunculus here. I can't think of words sometimes, and I just gotta say whatever. And it is a little curved, right? Yeah, I believe it is, because it fits the contour of the head, so it's gonna have to go back a little bit. All right, let's connect that. Next, we've got to go. We can draw the visor. We can try drawing that, and it's gonna have to come down, like sort of on the edge right here. I'll kind of make some marks for myself. I don't see why I couldn't do that. Just kind of make some guidelines to go by. Right there. And then it's going to have to come in, but it sort of curves. It's like a very subtle curve, and then it comes back down. Like a slight curve up and then come back down. Honestly, you know what? Let me do this. What's I think is gonna be good for me, which is just sort of Halo to it, right? That'll be good. And then we need to come down. Yeah, I can simplify this for myself, I think. I think that'll be good. No reason to go so complex so quickly. And where does that end? Kind of sort of as soon as you get down. Yeah, like that. I feel like I'm going to be kind of making a Mandalorian here, but that's okay. Cool. And then make another line that sort of encases this area. So from this line, it kind of, from right here. No. I have to draw another like support line right there. Line right there. And then we follow that contour kind of down. Yeah, okay. You gotta keep looking back at it. Right there. And then it kind of cups this a little bit tighter. And then we're supposed to come back up right here. All right, this looks more Imperial Guard-ish here, but and then we need to right where this breaks, I believe. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Yeah, I should probably do these in pen and just kind of ride with the mistakes and consequences as they come. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll do the next one in pen so it can be seen better. But anyway, it's gotta come like down at that cheek, I think. How far though? Ooh, like a decent chunk. Probably take that to the end of the page, actually. And then we want to round it to like a weird little point. I think it's actually like an inside curve a little bit, just slightly so. Oh snap, did the timer just go off? It did. Well, we'll still finish it, but this is just like a what I got done. So we'll kind of come down at that angle. come here, back up at that angle. I'm sort of trying to line it up with this. And then there's another attachment piece that sort of comes out from the side right at the bottom. Right? And then it comes like here all the way out here. Ooh, man, am I making an ODST or freaking Optimus Prime from the 2D cartoons? Yeah, no, it's fine. And, we'll do the same right here. Just kind of bring that out. There's a little design in the middle here. What's that? Just playing around in the pig pen for a second. Adding some little details. Yeah. Well. I say yeah, but I mean like, it's all right. Okay, that's a little off. I say that's a little off. Like this whole thing isn't off. Add some color. Let's add some detail right there. Look at that depth of field, man. God. Picasso could never. Oop. Screw that up. Hey, yeah, there we go. Alright, that's a little something right there. Where's that line even? You know what, I think I'm actually okay with that. I think adding any more would ruin this artistic masterpiece. Can you see that? Let me bring that to you. Oh yeah. With the light hides, the shadows will bring out. There we go. Is that an ODST or is that an ODST? Hold on, let me do it like the Master Chief Collection. Well, you think we didn't we're gonna bring this to life? Oh yeah, baby. Crazy art colored pencils. I'm gonna color that face mask, that visor, gold. And then you're gonna see the vision. I'll do a very light color, because the more I color, the more my desk has Parkinson's. Yeah, there we go. And you know, we'll do hand off the table just to show how much I've been working on my line work here, my line mechanics. See that? It's drawn from the elbow, sure, and one might say, hey, that's not allowed. Only draw from the shoulder, but sometimes the stroke isn't long enough for you to have to draw at the shoulder floor. So use the elbow, use the wrist when necessary only. Okay. You do it consciously now so that you can do it unconsciously later when you're focusing on other stuff. Like signing your name on that fat check for somebody buying your amazing art. I do want to be good at drawing though, which is why I'm doing this. If that wasn't apparently obvious. You gotta practice, and like with all the streaming stuff, I want to incorporate more of this in there, because that way it'll save it from me having to do it as a separate thing like after the stream. And I can just incorporate it, and that way there will be like a documented journey. I'll see where I've started, and I'll see where I finish. Yeah, I'm sure you can completely tell where this vision is going. Before, you didn't know whether you were looking at Imperial Guardsman helmet who took one too many blows to the head, whether you were looking at 2D Optimus Prime. You had no idea. But now that you're looking again, you're like, oh my goodness, is this the cover to the MCC? That detail, the depth of field, the shading. You can't tell that there's shading, obviously, because of how subtly and professionally I did it. But oh my goodness. Whatever the Mona Lisa sold for, it could not compare. Oh my goodness. Welcome. If you don't see Orbital Drop Shock Trooper right there, you need to get your eyes checked. I should retire. And yes, I noticed that immediately when somebody can't draw, the one thing they go to is pretending how good their art is, or like joking about that. I'm a stereotype. I know it. I am cringe. But cringe is okay. Alright, we'll flip side this, and let's just search up. You think there's a random picture generator? Oh yeah, just draw that. You know, I'll draw a chicken. You know, no, let's do stuff that I like. Let's try drawing a DC 15C Republic Blaster Carbine. This is wrong. This is a DC 15A blaster rifle, not a DC 15C blaster carbine. What else did they get wrong? DC 15S, DC 15S. That is a pistol, sir, not a DC 15C. Sir, DC 15X clearly here, which is a clone sniper, Republic sniper. E5. I want a Nerf gun. That's a DC 15C, and I also want a Lego gun. Oh my goodness, I can't even explain to you the things I've seen that I want. Bring out the pen for this, like I said. I have seen a guy make a Lego M1 Garand. Oh my god! Like I saw him do the thing. Cartridge pops out. I'm like, yo! You know, maybe I can learn how to build that, and that'll be like a good Lego project to do one day. I do also build Legos, but I only have a limited amount. And, you know, here's what it is. I like it. So, we're going to be drawing this DC-15C. Right. You see, yeah, you can see the one that's selected. We're going to start the timer for 5 minutes now. And now I know I also really got to hurry up with this. So I'm going to try and get the outline done. Just kind of take up the whole page here. Okay. And then I'd say like a good half of that right there. Ooh, I think we also very much so misportion this thing. Oh no, it kind of comes flat right there before coming down. That's on me. Good, you come down and then there's like a slight ridge. Come out some more. Gotta go down. Out again. Down. Sort of tuck it back in. Ooh, that might have been a little steeper than I had meant for it to be. Where's that line up with? Or that back? Yeah, sort of something like that. And then we'll kind of bring it forward to, yeah, right here. Yeah, okay. And then this kind of just comes up straight, so I'll try and connect these two. Overran that a little bit, but that's okay. And then right here, that's where we could connect these two. Crap, it's still hard to see, ain't it? Freaking light, dog. Turn you more that way. That help? Not in the slightest. Whatever, if we continue. Come right there. Then again. Up. Alright. Kind of bring this. This is on this part right there. It's kind of small. Then we come flat for like a second. Connect it back up. And this comes to like the front of the gun right there. Which comes back and connects to you. Kind of comes past it. Yeah, let me flatten back out. Right there. I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. Might not be. Hold on. We kind of come back to that. I'd say sort of midsection. Right there, maybe. Just come back up. And then that hilt just kind of cuts it. Yeah, I think we kind of come down a little bit more at a sharper angle. Pick that up, come back down. And I think back up to this. Oh no. And that's the timer. Okay, well, you know, all things considered, I dare say this isn't necessarily the worst thing. Let's create that trigger right quick. And of course, this doesn't count as the draw. This is our final product. Let me see. Let's show it off. See that? There you go. Yeah. It's like the chaos version of a DC-15C. Yet I think it's generally recognizable. If you know, it is what it is. All right, that's how you sort one of these babies out. Draw you a little trigger. Let's go to sort of back to front, front to back. I really like it. Like that, and you got a bunch of kind of coils in there. So, okay, I tried something there and I don't think it really worked. Oh, wait, I think that would have been better to do. And then it looks like there's actually some sort of like lines right here. I think that's actually too many lines. Oh, and that sort of lost focus right there. It's a cooling barrel thing with little lines in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A little circle like right here. Oh, I think I drew that one at the wrong spot. But there is a line that kind of takes us right there. It's supposed to be sharper. I think it's supposed to be like an edge right around this spot, but that's okay. Like a circle right there. Might be like the mag release or something. Here's our final product. I honestly don't think that's the worst. I really don't. It's of course, like for my standards, for my skill level, I suppose. I think that is a somewhat recognizable DC-15C. Mostly it's because of this. I think that's kind of what makes it stand out. Other than that, and probably this too, which is something I added after, so that doesn't count. Removing that. I think actually that makes it look. I think if you removed this part, that makes it look more like a DC-15C. Either way, I'm gonna have to manhandle you again here. That will be all for today. Tomorrow we will be back with some free games that I'm gonna try and find maybe tonight, or maybe when I get back from work tomorrow, or before I go to work tomorrow. Don't know yet. Other than that, thank you to Phantom and You're a Butler for stopping by. Appreciate it. And tomorrow, some games and. Are we doing anything else now? I could try drawing again. Oh no, tomorrow's 9 Souls. Or it could be free games. I'll think about it. I don't know yet. Either way, thanks again everybody who stopped by. Appreciate it. And till tomorrow.